Hi guys, this is your girl Vaughn, aka Blended Beauty. Welcome to my channel. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead, tap, hit, or smash that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. While you're there, go ahead and select that bell so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Also give this video the thumbs up. Alright guys, a couple things. I really had a difficult time naming this video because I am showing you guys my brand products that I must have. You know what I'm saying? These are things that have been with me for years that I love. But the drugstore products are products that I love, some of them, but some of them are products that I did not pick back up again in months or maybe a year or so, that actually are very good drugstore products that I am now incorporating, in my routines. Now, I tried some new products today on my face, and we're going to talk about those because it's one I'm not liking right now, which is the highlighter, because I'm getting some flashback on that, so we will talk about that in a minute. Okay? So, if you would like to see my favorites for my brand and my drugstore, you know what to do, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. I will be reading from my book because a girl can't memorize everything, okay? All right. All right, so first up, guys, we have my foundations, okay? And then first up is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wearing Foundation. And you can find this at Ulta for $58. Guys, I love this foundation. It just really, really makes my skin and my makeup finish look so good. I get so many compliments when I wear this foundation here. Okay? And then next up, it's the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigmented Foundation, and you can find this for $6, I believe at the Dollar General. But guys, let me tell you something like this. I had put this down a long time ago, and I didn't realize, it's matte. It actually controls my oil, and the coverage is super. I'm actually wearing this foundation here today, okay? All right, next up are my concealers. Now, I just recently found the Believe Beauty line and their concealers. Oh my gosh, their concealers you can find at DG, which is the Dollar General, for $4, okay? The coverage is good. It's creamy and all. It's not really thick, but it's not watery either. So you can find this at DG. All right, next up we have the Maybelline Fit Me. I had put this down for a long time, and I just recently started using the Maybelline Fit Me. You can find this at Walmart for $5.34. I like this. I mean, I can't even believe I had put it down as long as I did, because the coverage is super, which, by the way, I am using the concealer today. Okay? Next up, we have pressed powders, okay? We have the Multitasking Perfecting Powder, and this is $34 at Ulta. Now, you guys see me use this all the time, and this I absolutely, positively love. And I'm actually wearing this powder today. So I did a mixture of brand and drugstore, okay? And again, this is $34. Now, for my drugstore, I have the LA Girl Pro Face, and this is their matte powder. Woo! I purchased this out of the beauty supply store for $5.99. And guys, this coverage, this is so matte. It is, if you got oily skin, a combination skin, this powder here is so good. And it kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Infallible powder, just a little bit cheaper. Setting sprays. Okay. Now, I've always been, and even though I may not use it all the time on the video, I've always been Smashbox Primer Water. I love Smashbox Primer Water. Okay, now you can find this at Ulta for $16, which is a travel size, or $32 for this size here. Okay? It is just so refreshing, guys. I can't even talk enough about the Smashbox Primer Water. And then next, I had put this down for a long time. One time I picked it up and then I put it back down again. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? Which is the Hard Candy Long Wearing Setting Spray. OMG, guys, this stuff is good. I'm actually wearing this today. You can find this at Walmart for $6. $6. All right, so now we're going to talk about lip polishes. Okay, so I recently discovered the IZMC New York Brianna, or Brianna, whatever you want to call it. And is this right here. Oh, this, I wore this in my last video. I think this, oh, this lip polish is so good, guys. It is so good. You can find this, though, at your beauty supply store for $2.99. Not only is the color just sets it off, it smells so good. And it is reasonable. So this is definitely one that I really like. Okay, next up we have the lipsticks. Now, I have been using the heck out of this Becca lipstick. And this is Tulip. You can find this in Ulta for $24. And again, I wore this one here in my last video along with that lip polish, Brianna. It is a beautiful combination, guys. A beautiful combination. Next up, I had put this down and I'm like, why? It's Real Her and it's in the color Mauve. And you can find this online for $5. And it has girl power on the, but this here is so pretty all by itself, guys. You really do not have to use a liner with it. I don't when I use it. So I have been using this here a lot. I haven't been featuring it much in the videos. I think I only used it maybe once. I had put it down for a long time. But when you have so many different lipsticks and lip polishes and paints on it, it's hard to remember to go back to certain ones. And you can find that again, like I say, for $5 online. Now, lashes, guys. Lash glue. I am very picky about my lash glue, but I can tell you one lash glue for certain that works, which is the Envy Super Strong Lash Glue. So with Envy, I find this in my beauty supply store for $3.99, and I'm telling you, it gets tacky quick. It holds, guys. I'm telling you, I've tried a lot of different lashes. This is my favorite. I don't even have another one to even put up to compare with this one. This to me is the best. All right, guys. Next up, I have the Rimmel Insta Fix Matte. This stuff is awesome, guys. And all it is translucent powder that when you have like to touch up and you see oil sipping through, all you do is just take a dab like that and just put it in that area right there. And it clears it up. It literally clears it up. Now, you can find this at Walgreens for $5. Okay? Okay. So, which is one of my favorites coming up are my eyeshadow palettes that I absolutely love. Okay? Well, for one, let me get some coffee because I've been talking. And the girl got to have some coffee, okay? By the way, guys, I am drinking Cuban coffee. I am half Cuban if you didn't know that. So I grew up drinking coffee since I was 2 with Cuban bread or whole cake bread. That's how we did it, okay? Okay. So my favorite now has become the Jackie Aina Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. Now, I took the brush out because I've been using it, but as you can see, I've been using the heck out of her palette. I absolutely love her palette. Now, today I did use Supreme, which is the pink, along with some other colors. So, yeah. And I really hated to mess this up, but I love this freaking palette. Now you can find this at Ulta for $45, you know, plus tax. Yep. Now, for my eyebrows, I always use the same pencils all the time, nothing different, the same thing. I go in with the MAC pencil, and this is $19. And then I go in with the Absolute Perfect pencil, which you can find at your local beauty supply store for $7.99. This have like the angle on it and the brush at the end. So I like to go in and line with this and then shade in with the Absolute. Okay? Alright. Alright, so next up we have the powder contour palettes. So we're going to first start off with the one that I use all the time, and it's not even brand. I have brands, but these two are my favorites. You ought to know the Black Radiance Contour Palette. You can find at Targets for $6.59. I actually have both of them, because you have the dark and the medium. Which one is this? This is the dark one. So I have both palettes. I love these Black Radiance Contour Palettes. Really, really nice, guys. So you can find it at Target for $6.59. Alright, so next we have the Broadway Contour Artist Palette. And I like this too. Actually, I use this particular shade here to go in and set my highlight underneath my brows. This shade here. And I also have contoured my nose with this here. So yeah, I like this palette, and you can find this at the Dollar General for $4. And I've been using this for a long time. I don't know why I put it down, but then I said this shade is actually, it's like a banana shade. It's good to set for my, you know, brow bone down. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about what highlight I got on today. That please don't put this on you. Don't do it, because to me it's like, first of all, I think I'm getting a lot of flashback. Even looking in, I don't like it, but I wanted to try it again because I had it. I said, well, maybe I put too much on. Let's do it a little bit lighter and a little bit less in time and see if it worked. It did. It did. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and wash it off, because if I had not put this on, I could have actually wore this out, but I'm not. I just wanted you guys to see how it looked and to make sure that you know you don't get it. Powder I was talking about, guys, is from NK. It's banana, okay? And I got this from my local beauty supply store. Now, I purchased this a while ago, and I had put it down, and I had said then that I didn't like it, but I said, well, let me try it again. So I tried it again, and I said, well, do it a little bit less, but it's still giving me the same look that I don't like. So the only thing I can possibly use this for, which is just up here, just to highlight. So that's actually what I'm gonna use this for. Some powders, and they say banana, some powders are different. Like the one that I really like is Sasha Buttercup. I have to order some. I've been out of my Sasha Buttercup, so I've been using my banana powder. And actually, I prefer Sasha over that one as well. But this one right here is definitely a no-go. So if you're in your beauty supply store and you see the NK Makeup Perfection Finishing Powder and banana, walk past it, guys. It's just, if you are my complexion, I would say. If you may be lighter or so skin, maybe so. But for me, no. It's just the worst. And this ran, it wasn't expensive, $2.99 for this little small jar here. Okay? All right, guys. That is all that I have for you. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for your girl, will you please? And I will see you in my next one. Bye.